Don't you hate the fact that you're trying to do something in your life and you're not just gonna be a raw asshole who's just a raw asshole who just thinks about himself, a Donald Trump, but you actually want to do something for people who will make a family. You want to do something for those type people. Don't you hate these fucking old assholes? These old assholes. Do you not know that President Putin is in Russia? Don't you hate these old American assholes? Don't you hate them? I have to test them. People are really ready to feel bad for them, but they're paid for the rest of their life. Dude, they can just go off in the sunset. They can go in the sunset and they can live a good life in the sunset. But guess what? Guess what? They don't want you to know about me. They don't want that. I don't want that because they're old, they're washed up, and they don't have ideas, and they never had ideas. These politicians have never had any ideas to be worth a damn. They never did anything that can go out and make you some money. But guess what they do? They give you cuts, cuts, cuts. Dude, who gives a fuck about prescription drugs being lowered when you have inflation runaway on your hands? Bruh, why would you want a leader to be ruling over you and he's not talking at you, telling you to better the economy? He's not telling you what to do to better the economy, but instead he acts like the government can fix it. Dude, so now you have an idiot in power. You have idiot power. Donald Trump wanted to lower prescription drug prices, and Joe Biden wanted to lower prescription drug prices. But guess what? They're ready to hear this shit, and they're gonna say, "I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know. I didn't know." Dude, you're an idiot. Yeah. Motherfucker, you can't outshine the U.S. government. The U.S. government shines brighter than you. Therefore, you're an idiot. That's all that means, bro. That's all that means, bro. Motherfucker, bro. People are ready to see these old fuck faces, bro. They're old fuck faces. They don't want to do anything to help you. Actually, they're selling you out. They're selling you out. And I would say, why don't you just continue your democracy? Since you've been selling people out all these years, you ain't never did anything for anybody. Why don't you in America continue your democracy? Why don't you see that that white guy is leaving New York State? He's leaving. He's leaving New York State. Why don't you see that that white guy is leaving New York State? And why don't you go fuck yourself? Why don't you go fuck yourself? Yeah. The white guy is leaving New York State, motherfucker, bruh. And people are leaving New York State. They're leaving California. But, bruh, why are they leaving California and New York State when it's a blue state? Bruh, every year, politicians, they basically say they got it in the bag with New York State and California. Democratic politicians. Some of a bitch. They basically act like they got it in the bag. Oh, I got it in the bag. Oh, you got it in the bag. I got it in the bag. So these motherfuckers act like they got got New York and California in the bag every year. Them politicians. But guess what, bruh? These motherfuckers don't do shit for you. And they're leaving California. They're leaving New York State. Motherfucker, why would you adapt Democratic policy when Democratic policy has done nothing but ruin New York State and ruin California? Motherfucker, if this shit continues for the next 50 years, your country's gonna collapse. Because they taxing in New York State. Motherfucker, they trying to make New York State into a welfare state. Well, what are they gonna do when all the rich people leave, bucko? Yeah. What are you gonna do when the rich people leave? When they leave and don't come back. They leave, they take their families and they leave. They're already ready to move to New Jersey. Fucking right. Even Chris Christie had to turn on Donald Trump. Donald Trump, fucking Chris Christie, he turned on Donald Trump. Motherfucker, you don't get this shit. Hope you get this fucking shit. Motherfucker, bro, why don't you tell these Democratic politicians, tell these Republican politicians, go somewhere and sit down? Why, when I want to do something, according to your lawfulness, you want to say, I want to do it too? Fuck no. Fuck you. Because when you can start talking at people right now and doing the right thing, do you do it? No. You continue your bullshit. Evil eye. Some U.S. politicians and shit is falling on your watch. You shouldn't be in that office, bucko. Joe Biden, he should have lost and Donald Trump should have won again. And all of this bullshit should have happened on Donald Trump's watch. So you can shut up that MAGA bullshit. There's a bottleneck where Donald Trump wasn't gonna tell you about it. There's inflation. Donald Trump wasn't going to tell you about the bottleneck. So Donald Trump would have been over with. And guess what? You got to deal with Donald Trump again because they voted him out of office. And Joe Biden ain't about nothing. Oh, we're going to talk about the bottleneck, but we're not going to solve it. You're not going to solve it. So you just want the pipeline to save itself. Oh my God. And you feel bad for this old fuckface who's getting money under the table from China and Ukraine. You feel bad for him when I talk about him, Joe Biden. He got enough money to where he's set for the rest of his life. His granddaughter is able to get a college education. His children were able to go get a college education. Joe Biden is set for life. Why you feel bad for that fuckface? Why? Fuck you and fuck your voter. Your voter. You ready to hear what I'm saying? You ready to feel bad for these old people that ain't never did nothing for you. They really don't even get that personal before your face. They don't do shit for you. They don't care about you. They don't love you. They don't do nothing for you. Nothing. Nothing for you, bro. Not a dang on thing. Nothing. These motherfuckers are pressing me like I'm the tyrant. Motherfucker, right? These racialists, and I'm ready to give you old Greek culture, old Egyptian culture, and they can't say nothing. They can't talk at you. They can't tell you about culture, and instead they're gonna tell you that the United States is the strongest military to ever exist. Oh my God. The United States is the strongest military to ever exist. But you withdrawn out of Afghanistan, and you're not gonna rid Afghanistan of the Taliban when they were making sanctuary for Osama bin Laden. Dude. Fuck you, fuck that Donald Trump, fuck that Joe Biden. Yeah, man, a lot of people died in Afghanistan. I get that, you son of a bitch. A lot of people died in Afghanistan. But have you ever come to thought that the generals are not very good? Have you come to think about that? Have you thought about that? Have you? Your generals are not all that good, bucko. I've seen Donald Trump And I seen how he endorsed that Mad Dog Mattis like he was a coming of Jesus Christ to make me fall on my face and repent for my sins for not worshiping Jesus Christ. But that's not happening. Because Donald Trump fired Mad Dog Mattis. Fuck you and fuck Donald Trump. I'm gonna hire the best people. I'm gonna hire the best people. And this motherfucking Donald Trump would just fire people left and right. But he said he hires the best people. Motherfucker, boy, aren't you tired of that fuckface? And motherfucker, ain't it funny you start talking about this fuckface and people don't even know about that fuckface. They don't even pay attention to this fuckface. They don't even watch the news. Dude, oh my God. They don't even look at Twitter to see what's going on with that fuckface. Dude, I'm done. People are fucking retarded. Fucking retarded. Donald Trump. Dude, fucking retarded. Fucking assholes. That's all I got to say, bro. They're fucking assholes. I want Donald Trump. You want Donald Trump? Well, go get Donald Trump and see that he ain't gonna do shit for you. He ain't gonna do nothing for you. Everything with Donald Trump is about Donald Trump. If Donald Trump is getting you some money, guess why he's doing it? He's doing it for his own ass. He's doing it for Donald Trump. He's not doing it to get you no money, you son of a bitch. Donald Trump ain't doing shit for you. Donald Trump think about bringing Pan to Japan and he get the trembling. Why? Because he's a bitch. Motherfucker, how has Donald Trump pushed this tough guy persona? Donald Trump is probably one of the biggest bitches that you can meet, bro. I don't know how Donald Trump pushed that tough guy persona. I don't know. I played the game and I played it like an ocarina. Bruh, I don't know how Donald Trump has put on this tough guy persona and everybody thinks Donald Trump is this tough guy. I don't know. Everybody thinks Donald Trump is this tough guy, this all-knowing tough guy. Tough guy. He's tough on crime. Donald Trump is not fucking tough on crime. Donald Trump would never have the fucking vocabulary or the competence to talk about be witch, but he's a racist. Bruh, dude, who wants to fucking deal with a fucking idiot racialist? I'm a racialist. Oh, you're a racist. I'm a racist. I'm a white supremacist. I think the fair-skinned people should get all that they should get because this is America. Okay, Bucko, fair enough, Bucko. But I'm coming at you with a deal to get free from this land. And you basically are showing that you can't do anything without black people. People like Donald Trump can't stand that fuckface. That's why I don't like him. I don't like racialists who won't take it as far as the KKK, but all they gonna do is look at their guards. Because if you would took it as far as the KKK, when I'm trying to get the fuck out of this country, you will be doing everything to get me the fuck out. But guess what? You not the KKK. You the U.S. government. You that social democrat that Hitler was against. Now you defeated Hitler. Now I gotta deal with you. There's a bunch of weak people who want reparations. You defeated Hitler. And now I got to deal with you. Yeah. Fuckface. Lost your mind. I wrote some shit and I didn't finish it because it was a lie. Look at this shit. Fuck you. Love resistless. Gentle cypress born goddess, child of Jove and the sea. Why art thou so wroth with mortals and immortals? I have said but little, rather, why dost thou so much hate them? And why, prithee, shouldest thou have given birth to Euros? So great a plague to all, cruel as he is, without natural affliction, in mind no wise resembling his form, ? And to what end hast thou given him to us wing and far daughter, that we might not be able to escape him, bitter that he is? Fuck you. Hey yeah. Fuck you. You're not a guy. Fuck you. Look at this. Love a runaway. My son Euros, Venus was loudly calling. Euros, if anyone has seen straying in a crossroad, he is my runaway. The informer shall have a reward. The kiss of Venus shall be your pay. And if you shall brought him, not the bare kiss, but stranger, you shall have more. Now the land is very notable. You will know him among 20 together. In complexion, indeed, he is not fair. He is like to the fire, and his eyes are piercing and fiery red. Evil his heart, pleasant his speech, for he does not speak the same as he thinks. His voice is as honey, but if he be wroth, his mind is ruthless, deceiving, telling truth in nothing. Wily child, he sports cruelly. His hand has godly churls, but imprudent is the face. No, his hands has godly curls, but imprudent is the face he wears. His little hands are they. 'Tis true, yet they start far. Short am from Acheron and to the king of Hades. He is naked indeed, so far his body is circumcised, but his mind is shrouded. Motherfucker, so I didn't finish it. So it was talking about a runaway. Motherfucker, the runaway had little hands like Donald Trump, but his skin looked like it was fit to the flame and all that bullshit. But the runaway had little hands like Donald Trump. Well, anyways, bro, the reward for catching a runaway, son of a bitch, and reporting about him was Venus's kiss. Just a mere report. The report. But motherfucker, bro, if you return the runaway, then you can have the stranger all to yourself, so you can get sex. Yeah, so look how valuable sex is. If you want to get your dick sucked, you gotta report a runaway. If you want to have sex with a woman, a stranger, you gotta motherfucker return the runaway. That's just going off and practicing infidelity in ancient Greek culture. Yeah, ancient Greek culture. Now any asshole in the United States can get their dick sucked. You fucking lost their mind. Some asshole who's cool with the fucking geeks at the Apple store, he can get his fucking dick sucked by some bum bitch, and they gave that bitch a job. Now she works at Apple. She's sucking dick. Fuck you and fuck Tim Cook. He ain't nothing. That old man. I'm so tired of these old men. I was born in sin, motherfucker, bro. My mother born me in sin. I didn't choose my family. I didn't choose my skin. I didn't choose all the things that I can't control. I didn't choose it. No. I did not choose it. So now, because I didn't choose it, I'm to be punished? What? You've lost your mind. And idiots are idiots? Dude, no. I'm not accepting that fate for myself. Love resistless. I'm not accepting that fate for myself. Instead, I'm going to see that you're an asshole. I'm going to see that you're cruel. So I'm going to be cruel. And it's fuck you, because I'm oppressed. I'm going to be cruel. I don't want Donald Trump to be royalty. I actually don't want Donald Trump to get back in politics. I want him to be over with. I want all of my things to be known by everybody before 2024. And I want him to try to apologize. And I say, fuck no. and fuck you. And I'm not a Christian. And it's fuck you and his supporters that keep supporting him. Fuck that Donald Trump. Yeah. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck Joe Biden. Fuck them. And fuck these politicians that never could do anything for you but give you a cut, and they selling you out. And the bank is the bench. So they're ready to make money off the laws of the United States. So they got to bring in reform so they make money under the table. They get that envelope. Fuck you and fuck these politicians. I'm done with them. Fuck them. Continue America as business as usual. Motherfucker, do what Donald Trump says. Drain the swamp. Get all those assholes out of politics. Hell, make a new party. Make a new party. Make a new party. Make new parties. Motherfucker, bro, make like 5 to 8 parties to where it's more split up. So this party can win this year, that party can win the next year, that party, that party. Have different parties, mix it up, and have a good time, and continue your democracy. Just because I'm succeeding from the union, I'm doing it by this state that's full of immigrants, and they always start off as making beds in the lodge, and then they want their children to have an education. So I'm putting into it. And I'm saying, why don't you be a sojourner if you don't like me so much and go back to where you come from? I have native in me and I have history according to black. Why don't you just go back to where you come from if you don't like me so much? If you're from Brazil, go back to Brazil. If you're from all these different places, go back. Go back and fuck you, because you don't know anything. You're a voter, and you keep voting in these assholes who's selling you out. I don't want your vote. No. I don't want your vote. No, I don't want it. Instead, continue to vote in America. Just say you got a little bit more sense because I did something. And drain the swamp, and make America great again. And fuck Donald Trump, and fuck you. Donald Trump wouldn't even know how to make America great again. He doesn't even know where to start. He doesn't. He doesn't. Donald Trump, he doesn't know where to start. Donald Trump doesn't even have the supporters to talk to them about the Cornish Act of 1857. Donald Trump doesn't even have the vocabulary to talk about the Naturalization Act of 1870. Do you not understand this shit? Donald Trump and Joe Biden don't even have the stage, vocabulary, audience to talk about this shit. Motherfucker, bro, because it wouldn't do anything for anybody, because he's been selling you out. They've been selling you out, or it's just been a shield that's all about themselves, making them say, me. Bro, they're not doing anything for you. They can't talk about what I'm talking about because they're selling you out, or it's just me. Donald Trump telling you about the Naturalization Act of 1870 is not going to do anything to benefit him. It's going to benefit you. So guess what? Donald Trump doesn't want you to know about it because guess what? He doesn't really understand it. Yeah, Donald Trump is not smart enough to understand the Cornish Act of 1857. He can't understand it. He's not smart enough to get it. That's why he doesn't talk about things like this. He doesn't get it. He can't talk about this shit for hours and hours and hours. And someone start asking him questions and probing. Someone could be smarter than him. And they start asking questions and probing. Well, he can't answer the questions. So guess what? He doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah, because he can't answer the questions. He doesn't want to talk about it. It's like, how can I say it? Obama could talk about it, but he doesn't want to talk about it because his father was a Kenyan national. Motherfucker, bro, so he doesn't want to talk about it. Instead, he talks about white pushback. Yeah, the shit that I'm talking will benefit the white race. Yeah, I'm rejecting reparations. And I didn't tell you, but a long time ago, I was against reparations. Like in 2019, I was against reparations. Some nigger asked me if I believed in reparations, and I told him no, and he told me he was all for it. Well, motherfucker, bro, I'm back on my original stance. I gave those niggers a chance, and they ain't about nothing. I'm back on my original stance. Yeah, I'm not for reparations. I don't want them to get reparations. I don't want Negroes to get reparations. I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I think about all the people that played basketball with me in AAU. I wish everybody that played basketball with me in AAU would get reparations if that happened. And I'm not from New York State. A lot of people in New York State would not get reparations. No. But almost everybody that I play AAU with, motherfucker, bro, I never came to New York State to play an AAU basketball game. But I went to Detroit. Everybody that I played AAU with, nigga, would get reparations. Yeah. They all would get reparations. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I'm not fond of that. Why I'm not fond of that? Why? I tell you why. Son of a bitch. Oh, let me see if I wash that dish. Yeah, wash it. Because all of those niggers that would get reparations, yeah, I'm taking it here. They wouldn't give a fuck about anything that I'm talking about. They wouldn't give a fuck about ragtime. They wouldn't give a fuck about the variances and the variables that makes ragtime. Motherfucker, bro, they wouldn't give a fuck that ragtime was a thing in the 1600s. Motherfucker, bro, ragtime. So now somebody will say, Kevin, I think Ernest Hogan was kind of smart. He just did race betrayal. I read the lyrics, they're all coons looking like me. Oh, you read the lyrics, they're all coons looking like me. And now you say that Ernest Hogan was kind of smart. That's what you said. So now you saying that they in the 1600s, those niggers in the 1600s, they were making ragtime. So they could have been kind of smart. Is that what you're saying now? Is it? Is it? I don't know. Anyways, bro, I don't want to believe that bullshit because I've seen these niggers today. They've been free since 1865. And let me tell you something, bro. You ready for it, bro? The Civil War was from 1861 to 1865. World War II was from 1939 to 1945. Yep. And I've seen what these niggers are about. I've seen how they don't even want to open up Mein Kampf. I've seen it. They don't even want to talk about World War II. These niggers don't want to get on the global stage. They just want to be respected and equal. They don't want to be able to get on the global stage and talk to other world leaders and tell these other world leaders to shut the fuck up. They ain't about nothing. Hell nah. They ain't doing that. Hell nah. But hey, when I want to do something, the world leaders that ain't doing nothing for nobody, guess what? They want to be royal. Oh, behold, I too am a king. Oh, you too are a king. Well, show me something kingly. Oh, king ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. It's not fair that you made up blackmail in brothel. Oh, it's not fair. You say it's not fair because you are not a king. You cannot make me to assume power and not do it by a vote. You are not a king. If you became royal, quite honestly, frankly, this might make you mad. You will be like Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, you don't govern anything. You're just a fucking patron that teaches. You're just a fucking head, and your family is just like you. You're not governing anything. You're not firing anybody. You're not condemning anybody. It's just an old relic that has amounted to living people. Living people. Queen Elizabeth. Dude, I am not Queen Elizabeth. Yeah. No. 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 Fuck you and fuck that Donald Trump. Fuck you and fuck that Joe Biden. Bruh, these politicians already don't do shit for you. Nothing. It's all talk, no action. Go figure. It ain't nothing. Neo-Nazis ready to accuse you of what they are guilty of. So you can't accuse them of it. So you need to call them out on what they do wrong and don't be like them. They ain't nothing. They're neo-Nazis. So they're going to accuse you for things that they're guilty of. So now you can't accuse them of it. It's like water off a duck's back. Water off a duck's back. Water off a duck's back. They're going to accuse you of something. And when they accuse you of something, you won't be able to just accuse them of it. So easily. So easily. That's who they are. That's who they have been. Operation Paperclip. Son of a bitch, the Social Democrats have got their climate agenda from Nixon. That's who they got their agenda from. Nixon. Nixon was the one to come in and started preserving the land and the wildlife. He did the Wildlife Preservation Act of 72, some shit like that. Go look it up. I don't know it precisely. I didn't study and research before I made this video. But Nixon is the one, the macro-climate narrative with preserving land and waters. Nixon. Now the Social Democrats are all for protecting the land. Fuck you and fuck those Indians. When energy goes up, everything goes up. I got something to tell those Indians. What? Move! Fuck you! That's all I got to tell them. Move! When everything goes up, energy is up. Move! Fuck you! They need to drill some oil. Move! That's simple. Get out the land. Move! And the government will give you some money because they drilling oil. Move out the land. You don't have no leader that's going to get to talking at people like I'm talking at them from the White House. Move! Move has done for the world. Yeah, United States of America has done more for the world